At the Berkeley County Health Department, our motto is prevent, promote, protect. Since 1935, our mission has been to provide clinical and environmental services to protect the health of the general public. We're committed to building public health in our community by offering a wide range of services, including blood pressure screening, breast and cervical screening, family planning, counseling, lab testing, and more. We perform health inspections to make sure the restaurants you visit are clean, and we prepare and coordinate plans to respond to all hazards. The Berkeley County Health Department, 122 Waverly Court, Martinsburg.
It's the new normal. You live, work, and play everywhere. Whether it's the family car or the family business, you need insurance that keeps pace with your changing life. Home on the job or working from home, peace of mind comes from knowing your whole world is covered. No matter what happens or how big it grows, whatever your new normal, Erie Insurance's award-winning service and personal agents can keep pace. Call your local agent today or visit erieinsurance.com for a quote.
The following sports broadcast is a special presentation of Talk Radio WRNR Martinsburg. It's time for the excitement of West Virginia high school basketball. Today's high school basketball broadcast is being brought to you by
W. Harley Miller Systems, Smallwood and Small Insurance Agency, Powered Beck and Matzaref Law Offices, Senate Finance Chairman Jason Barrett, Hagerstown Ford, Fort Evans Archery, Rocks Local Markets, the Brown Funeral Home and Cremations, Robert Fields and Sons, the Larry DeMarco team at Century 21 Modern Realty Results, Burke, Schultz, Harmon, and Jenkinson, personal injury attorneys, Cody's Auto Body, the Palace Lounge, Parsons Ford of Martinsburg, the Skinner Accident and Injury Lawyers, the Berkeley County Health Department, Bodwell Insurance Solutions, Ameriprise Financial and the Mirius Group of Financial Advisors, WVU Medicine Berkeley and Jefferson Medical Centers, the Mansion Ferretti Law Firm, CMA Honda of Winchester, CMA Chevy and Toyota of Martinsburg, CMA Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Martinsburg, Dignity Memorial Rosedale Funeral Home and Cemetery of Martinsburg, Flower Pools of Martinsburg, Hagerstown, and Chambersburg, Inferno Brewery and Andy's Pizza.
And now, let's go courtside and join our Talk Radio WRNR broadcast team with today's pregame show.
Fans enjoy the game. Shouting or inappropriate comments.
Good evening from the Patriot Palace here in Washington High School for West Virginia High School boys basketball on Talk Radio WRNR TV 10 and WRNR TV on YouTube. Before we get to our pregame show, we're going right into the Washington Patriots senior night ceremony.
At this time, we'd like to recognize our senior cheerleaders. First up, Jasmine Santamaria. Jasmine is escorted by Maria, Mom Maria, and Dad, Misael Santamaria. She has attended Washington High School and cheered for 1 year. Jasmine plans to attend a 4-year college and pursue translation and applied linguistics in foreign language. Her favorite memory is anytime the girls or coaches helped me get out of my head, and we always celebrated the small wins. She encourages future cheerleaders to be humble and kinder than you think you need to be always. Give it up one more time for Jasmine Santamaria! Next up, we have Scarlett Stone. Scarlett's a captain and a 4-year varsity member, escorted by Mom, Dad, sister, brother, and grandmother. She has cheered for 7 years, which 4 of those are right here at Washington High School. Scarlett plans to major in elementary education and become a teacher. Her favorite memories of her competitions over the past 4 years, she encourages future cheerleaders to always try your best. Let's give it up one more time for Scarlett Stone! Ladies, your coaches are so proud of you and can't wait to see you achieve your dreams. We love you and we'll miss you. And now, from our basketball program, seniors. First up, Sophie Cooper. Sophie says go to my mom, Stephanie, dad, Brad. She spent 2 years in the basketball program. Her plans after graduation, study sports and adventure media at WVU. Hopefully pursue a career in the NFL, NASCAR, ESPN, or Fox Sports. Her favorite basketball memory is traveling with the team and having practice at the Coliseum. She'd like to thank Coach Miller for giving me this opportunity sophomore year. It has completely changed my life, and I will never be able to thank you enough. I would also like to thank the rest of the program for welcoming with open arms. Lastly, thank you to my mom and dad for letting me do this. I love you both. Give it up one more time for Sophie Cooper. Next up, AJ Paul. AJ's escorted by Dad David and Mom Amber. AJ has been in the basketball program 3 years. He plans to enter the workforce while exploring future opportunities after graduation. His favorite basketball memory, beating Jefferson for the first time. He'd like to thank Dad and Mom for all your support and Coach Miller for the opportunity. Give it up one more time for AJ Paul. Next up, Alex escorted by Mom Cindy, Dad Ray, Brother Max, Grandma Louise, and Grandma Bobby. Alex has been in the program 1 year. He plans to attend college to play baseball and study business and finance after graduation. His favorite memory is giving Spring Mills their first EPAC loss in 3 years. His thank yous are to his dad for pushing him to be better, Mom for being his biggest fan, and his brother for always having his back. And especially the coaches for making this the best season ever. Give it up one more time for Alex Jagger. Next up, Chandler Carr. Chandler's escorted by Mom Allison and Dad Chris. Chandler's been in the basketball program 4 years. His plans after graduation is to attend college. His favorite memory is attending summer team camps with teammates. He'd like to thank his parents, his grandpa, his sister for always being there for me, and our trainer, Nicole, for her help along the way. Give it up one more time for Chandler Carr. Next up, we have Chad Gold. Chad's escorted by Mom Jackie, Dad Mike, and 2 brothers, Jake and Cole. Chad's been in the basketball program here in Washington 3 years. His plans after graduation are to continue with his business. His favorite memory is team meals with his teammates. He'd like to thank the coaches, teammates, and parents for all they have done for him. Let's give it up one more time for Chad Gold. Next up, we have Chris Goldberg. Chris is escorted by Mom Kia, Dad Chris, Sister Kirsten, and Brother Kalen. Chris has been in the basketball program here in Washington for 4 years. His plans after graduation is to continue playing basketball in college while majoring in business. His favorite memory, breaking the single game scoring record for the school. Chris would like to thank his mom and dad for everything they have done for him. Brantley for always allowing me to use his gym. My granddad for inspiring me to never quit and keep fighting. Also, my coaches and Miss Nick for all of their help. Give it up one more time for Chris Goldberg. Patriot Nation, give it up loud and proud one more time for all of our seniors here at Washington High School.
looks like that concludes the senior night ceremony here for the Washington Patriots. Let's go ahead, step aside, take a 2-minute break, and then on the other side of that 2-minute break here on Talk Radio WRNR and TV10, we'll get right to our pregame show for tonight's high school boys basketball matchup between the Washington Patriots and Martinsburg Bulldogs. Back in 2 minutes.
The Eastern Panhandle is home to teachers and healthcare workers, farmers and fishermen, servicemen and women, golfers, bicyclists, and people who love the outdoors. Where we call home isn't any one thing, so we're not either. At Rosedale Funeral Home and Cemetery, we are honored to help you plan a celebration of life that reflects one's individuality.
Our trusted local team is here to see that your wishes are honored and that your special story is told.
Life is evolving. Over the past decade, the way we do almost everything has changed. Get on your phone, see something you like, click on it, and it shows up at your door. Why should the way you have your car serviced be any different? Why waste your time going to a dealership service department when Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet will come to you? They service all makes, all models, and offer full parts and labor warranties. Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet will come to your door or office and service your vehicle while you're doing what you need to be doing, conducting that business meeting or mowing the lawn. Why take time out of your busy schedule when you don't have to? Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet's friendly, knowledgeable staff will come to you where you live or where you work for full service maintenance, from oil changes to tire rotations, brakes, batteries, multi-point inspections. They handle it all. Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet is committed to delivering the best of the best to their customers. Trust them to service your vehicle where you're at home or at work. Skip the time-consuming and terminal wait at the dealership. Schedule your appointment at fordofhagerstown.com or hancockchevy.com.
The Classical Christian Academy at Bethel is helping create extraordinary futures.
So we've seen improvements in our boys on the, as I said, arithmetic, reading and writing.
I worked in the county, I worked in public school, and that's what I knew. And I knew I wanted to be able to give her more. So I would recommend this to anyone.
You know, our daughter has thrived here. The family-like environment is exactly what she needed.
The Classical Christian Academy at Bethel in Martinsburg, equipping children to lead lives of significant impact.
Welcome back here on Talk Radio WRNR TV10 and the WRNR TV YouTube channel as we welcome you into the pregame show brought to you by W. Harley Miller Systems, providing custom integration services like home and office automation, home theater networking, audio, video distribution, and more. Give them a call, 304-350-1931, or visit them online at WHMsystems.com. I'm Colin McLaughlin. Alongside me on the call here tonight is Dylan Bishop, our camera crew, Tyler Strine, and Colton Musgrove. And back at the studio for us is Kyler High. Happy that you're tuned in here tonight, however it may be, for a top 10 matchup in the Mountain State here in Class 4A, Dylan, between probably two of the hottest teams as well here in the entire state.
Absolutely. Like, this is a matchup that first time around, we thought this was going to be a 30 or 40 point blowout where Washington was going to walk into Martinsburg's gym and absolutely take them to task with the trajectories that those teams were on at that point in the season. And since then, it wasn't right after that game. There was a big blowout loss to Woodrow Wilson right after it. But it felt like, to me, that's where Martinsburg started to get some confidence, to where they thought they could have success this season. Micah Green dominated down low. He was making great passes out to the three-point line. Cody Showles hit 4 threes in the first half of that game. But then Washington eventually, after trailing through most of the first three and a half quarters, locked in for that final stretch. Micah Green goes scoreless in the fourth quarter, misses a good handful of free throws. Washington presses for the last 5 minutes, and Martinsburg scores 3 points the rest of the way, and Washington pulls it out. Now, tonight, Washington has the home court advantage. They're the hotter team. They're coming off of wins such as beating Spring Mills, which some of the seniors mentioned as their favorite moment of their basketball career here earlier, just a few minutes ago. But Martinsburg has gotten hot since then, and they look like a quality team, now ranked in the top 10. So I'm really intrigued by this matchup. I think this is one of the more interesting games that we've had this season.
Yep, Washington 14-1 overall, 7-1 in the Eastern Panhandle Athletic Conference, winners of 8 straight games. Martinsburg 8-8 overall, 4-3 in the EPAC, and winners of 5 of its last 6 games. Both teams now on the floor here, warming up before this one for Washington's senior night, as they were honored just a few moments ago. Martinsburg looking to spoil that and get another statement win like they had last week against Parkersburg South, 77-71.
Yeah, Cody Shallis went off for over 20 points in that game, and that's been one of the things for Martinsburg is when those three-point shooters like Shallis and Amsler have really good games, you combine that with Micah Green dominating in the paint, Nykeem Thompson slashing inside, and the defense that the whole team gives you, add in some bench production here and there, and when they have a good night, they can hang with just about anybody in the state. They showed that against Washington in the first matchup between these two teams, and they've only improved on it since.
We talked about it during the sports mix this afternoon. Let's talk about it now.
That's an issue pretty much every Final Four where they play it in these arenas where there's a lot of space underneath the basket or right behind the basket because you're playing in these big stadiums that don't usually have basketball. It can throw some players off a little bit, and for Martinsburg in particular, their shooting variance has been one of the keys. We just were talking about it. They need to be able to have Micah Green not get doubled down low and have nothing in response that can make the other team pay for it. So if we get a night where a Shallis, Amsler, Thompson, Boston Todd, or the guys off the bench, even because they're playing away, if those guys can't get it going shooting the ball, then Washington's going to have a lot of chances to grab a rebound, run out in transition, and do what they do best, which is play fast and play through these guards like Josiah King and Chris Dolman.
All right, let's go ahead, step aside, take our first 2-minute break here on the W. Harley Miller Systems pregame show. And on the other side of that 2-minute break, we'll have our coaches' pregame interviews. This is West Virginia High School boys basketball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV10.
When will I be able to retire? How do I make the most of the money I have? How do I leave a lasting legacy to my loved ones? I'm Philip McCoy, financial advisor with the Mirius Group, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated. Call us today at 304-263-4343 to help you make the most of your financial future. Our office is located at 1270 Winchester Avenue, Martinsburg, West Virginia.
Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, member FINRA and SIPC.
My kids, you know I want the best for you, don't you? We need to have a conversation.
End-of-life planning is no one's favorite discussion, but the relief of having everything in place when the hour of need arrives is a gift. Give it to your family. Plan ahead with us.
Brown Funeral Homes, a leading provider of cremations, invites you to explore the many flexible options of cremation. From environmental considerations to the benefit of greatly reduced cost, it may be the perfect answer for your family. Online at brownfuneralhomeswv.com. Brown Funeral Homes, here for you.
Am I too late for breakfast?
No, we serve breakfast all day now.
Rox is now serving breakfast all day.
I shall grant you 3 wishes.
I wish Rox had breakfast all day. I wish Rox delivered with DoorDash. I wish I was on top of the world.
Rox is now serving breakfast all day.
When it comes to providing you with a better car buying experience, CMA's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Martinsburg takes it personally. Why? Because we're employee owned. That makes us neighbors, and good neighbors take care of each other. Come experience the honesty, transparency, and value we provide every customer, every neighbor, each and every day. At CMA's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Martinsburg, owners just care more about you.
Welcome back here to Washington High School in Charlestown, inside the Patriot Palace, as we continue the W. Harley Miller Systems pregame show. We are about 11 minutes away or so from tonight's contest between number 10 Martinsburg and number 4 Washington. Let's now get to our coaches' pregame interviews brought to you by Parsons Ford at 1400 Shepherdstown Road and online at parsonsford.com. They became number 1 by making you number 1 first at Parsons. First joined by the head coach of the Martinsburg Bulldogs, Dave Rogers. Coach, only a few games remain here in the regular season. Just kind of give us an update for where your team's at here so far.
Well, I think we're improving. I think we're getting better. Our key is to make sure that we give energy and effort. We play good defense, rebound, get loose balls. If you can do that, and we have been lately, the offense will take care of itself. And we've been scoring in the 70s, what we weren't beginning of the year. So, as long as we can keep, they're getting more familiar with the offense. They're more familiar with each other. And that's what's supposed to happen as the year goes on.
Guys, coming off that win Saturday against Hedgesville, what did you like in your team's performance that game?
Well, I like our guts and our grit, and we put the ball where we needed to put it at the right time. I thought we ran our offense pretty well, and then you just have to stay motivated and stay ready to play. It's coming down to crunch time. What do we got this week and next week, and it's over.
Tonight you guys get a very tough road test against a Washington Patriots team that's on a pretty big win streak here as well. Just so far this year, what kind of stands out to you about them?
Well, no question, they're a very good basketball team. I mean, they run it through three guys. They got good guard play. They can shoot the basketball. You can't leave them open. So we have to be careful where certain players are, and we've got to contest. And again, it starts on the defensive end because they can score. So you really got to stop what they do.
How much is the last time you guys played them at your place and lost by 2 in the back of the team's mind here today?
Well, I don't know, but we went back and watched film, and we had a 10-point lead there in the second half, and didn't hit our foul shots and didn't handle the basketball. If we'd have handled the ball and shot the foul shots, it might have been a different outcome. But our kids played well. I think that's probably the point where we really started improving. And since then we've won some big ball games against some good teams, and we have to continue that.
Last game, Michael went off for 20 against them, but was held scoreless in the fourth quarter. What are you hoping to see from him and the rest of the team here today?
Well, Micah, they're going to double team him. Most teams are double teaming him from the back. He has to be smart enough to know where the double team's coming from and get the ball to the area that can shoot it. And then again, too, like the other night when Hedgesville did that, we caught him in some transition. Boston was able to drive the gap and find another big man. So, again, you just got to take what they give you, and every team's going to play you a little different. But, with a 6'9", he's always a factor in there.
What's going to be that recipe to pull off the upset here today?
Well, I think it's defense. I think it's being patient with the ball, not turning it over, and taking good shots. And if we can do that, hopefully we'll have a win.
Anything else, Coach?
Thank you, no.
Thank you. Now joined by the head coach of the Washington Patriots, Ryan Miller. Coach, your team coming off a solid performance here. Your team cruising now as of late as well. Just, I guess, all around what's clicking.
Yeah, well, hopefully we're not, cruising too much. Hopefully we play with a little sense of urgency because I think we play better when we do that. But I think we just kind of found who we are. Ever since that Spring Mills loss, we kind of figured out who we were as a team. We talked about toughness a lot, and part of toughness is just being who you are all the time. We're an up-tempo team. We knew that coming into the year. When we get away from that, we're not nearly as good as a basketball team. It's one of the things that we rely on offensively, and then defensively, when we get out and pressure the ball and force turnovers, that's when we're at our best. So if we can do those couple things, it gives us a shot to win any night.
Got checked last time around. You guys against Musselman and Inwood went down to the wire.
but good teams find a way to win always, and you guys were able to do that 50-48 thanks to a last-second layup by Josiah King. Just looking back at that game, what did you like from your team and what you didn't like from the team, and hoping to improve here today? Yeah, I'll speak on toughness again. You know, things were not going well. We looked back at the stats on that game, and we shot 17% from three, which is half of our average. Shot 32% on the night, which we're normally around 50% on the year. And so when you shoot that poorly, and you can still find a way to win basketball games, it says something about who you are. I love that we never quit. You know, the effort was always high. I never thought anybody dropped their head and thought we were out of the basketball game. And that says something a lot, about this team. That's a tough place to play. Anytime you can go to Musselman and Inwood, and that place was packed, and get a win, it's a good win. So I was proud of our guys. Tonight you guys take on Martinsburg. That was another close game down to the wire. Last time you guys met, you guys able to get the win, but ultimately, you look at their side, what kind of stands out to you about them? Well, first off, they're playing great right now. They're, you use the word hot and not a lot at this time of year. They're about as hot as anybody can be. Going down and beating Parkersburg South is no joke. Played a really, really good Boyd County team, so there's no discouragement in that loss if I'm Coach Rogers. The team's really good. So we definitely got to show up. They are fighting for playoff positioning just like we all are this time of year. They're not going to come in and be lackadaisical. One thing you're going to get with Martinsburg, they're always going to play extremely hard. And so if we don't match that intensity from the start, I think we'll be in another fight like we were last time. Hopefully we can match that and jump on them early and see what we can do. Micah Green had a big game last time. He had 20 points but was held scoreless in the fourth quarter. What are you guys trying to do against him this time around? Well, hopefully we can do what we did in the fourth quarter. But no, it really starts with him is controlling where he gets his touches. Mike is so big, and he's really good when he gets the ball within a couple feet. There's not much you can do except foul him, and he's improved drastically at the free throw line. So really we got to get him off his spots a little bit, know where we're going to double from, try to mix that up a little bit so he can't get comfortable. And if we can do that and make somebody else beat us, I think that helps our chances. It's also a special night for you guys here, senior night. Just tell us a little bit about them and how much they've meant to the program. Yeah, this is a great group of young men. A couple of them I've only had for a couple of years. The one I speak on most is Chet. This is my 7th year with Chet. And so Chet's, he's part of the family at this point. And so seeing him walk out, that's going to be huge. And then you got guys that have been in the program for 4 years, Chandler Cox and Chris Dolman. This program's not what it is without either of those two. And Chris gets a ton of credit. Chandler's been great as well. So just, the program has turned around, and we're extremely proud of that. And I hope those guys know that it doesn't happen without each and every one of them. Anything else, Coach? No, thank you. Thanks.
That was our coaches' pregame interviews here, brought to you by Parsons, Florida Martinsburg. They became number one by making you number one first. Parsons. We're going to step aside, take another 2-minute break here on the WR Miller Systems pregame show. And on the other side of that 2-minute break, we'll get our keys of the game for tonight, as well as your starting lineups. This is West Virginia High School boys basketball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV10. Back in 2 minutes.
Hi, Crescia Hornby here. Larry DeMarco, broker of Modern Realty Results, believes he has some of the best real estate agents in the Eastern Panhandle. Agents at Modern Realty Results have years of experience and knowledge of the local real estate market. Agents within the office work as a team to provide quality customer service. We strive to always ensure client satisfaction through handling every transaction with honesty and integrity, all while offering competitive rates. Modern Realty Results is veteran-owned and managed. Please call us at 262-4222, modernrealtyresults.com.
W. Harley Miller Systems understands the need and desire for reliable and affordable smart home solutions. Secure your home with a security system and keep a close eye on your family. Automate your home with a Control4 system and have smart technology work as one. Set daily schedules to control your thermostats. Push a button and set the mood for dinner by dimming lights and playing music, or just sit back and enjoy a movie in your own home theater. Put decades of experience to work for you. Visit us at WHMsystems.com or call 304-350-1931.
The Palace Lounge in Martinsburg is the place to be. Join us every night to relax and enjoy football or basketball games featuring either the Martinsburg Bulldogs, Shepherd University Rams, or West Virginia Mountaineers. We will have steak night every Wednesday, trip nights every Thursday, and now taco and margarita nights every Tuesday. You can find us on Facebook or call 304-267-7520. The Palace Lounge is located at 1350 Edwin Miller Boulevard in Martinsburg.
After a car accident, call the local law firm that can give you the help you need right now.
Get more with Manchin Ferretti, the one with 115 years of combined experience fighting for West Virginia accident victims. Get more with Manchin Ferretti,
the one that takes on the big insurance companies.
Get more with Manchin Ferretti. We're Manchin Ferretti.
After a car accident, we'll fight for every dollar you deserve. And if there's no recovery, there's no fee. So call right now.
Get more with Manchin Ferretti. 304-264-8505.
We welcome you back here inside the Patriot Palace as both teams getting ready to head to their respective benches. Warm-ups have concluded, and we're almost ready for a top 10 matchup here in Class 4A between number 10 Martinsburg and number 4 Washington. Let's now get to tonight's keys of the game, brought to you by Hagerstown Ford. They're revolutionizing the car buying experience. You can go ahead, buy your next vehicle online. They'll deliver it to you. If you don't like it, they'll go and take it back. The website is fordofhagerstown.com. Dylan, go ahead with your keys of the game.
Well, on the Martinsburg side, I think we've talked about their three-point shooting, and I think I'm going to stick with that. And on the Washington side, they need to avoid turning the ball over so they can get out quick and run without Martinsburg getting a bunch of extra possessions. So they need to hold on to the ball tonight. Don't give Martinsburg that advantage.
All right, it looks like we're going to get the national anthem before the starting five is announced. So we are going to step aside, take a 2-minute break, and then we'll give you the starting five and opening tip for tonight's contest. Back in 2 minutes.
The Eastern Panhandle is home to teachers and healthcare workers, farmers and fishermen, servicemen and women, golfers, bicyclists, and people who love the outdoors. Where we call home isn't any one thing, so we're not either. At Rosedale Funeral Home and Cemetery, we are honored to help you plan a celebration of life that reflects one's individuality.
Our trusted local team is here to see that your wishes are honored and that your special story is told.
Life is evolving. Over the past decade, the way we do almost everything has changed. Get on your phone, see something you like, click on it, and it shows up at your door. Why should the way you have your car serviced be any different? Why waste your time going to a dealership service department when Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet will come to you? They service all makes, all models, and offer full parts and labor warranties. Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet will come to your door or office and service your vehicle while you're doing what you need to be doing, conducting that business meeting or mowing the lawn. Why take time out of your busy schedule when you don't have to? Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet's friendly, knowledgeable staff will come to you where you live or where you work for full service maintenance, from oil changes to tire rotations, brakes, batteries, multi-point inspections. They handle it all. Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet is committed to delivering the best of the best to their customers. Trust them to service your vehicle where you're at home or at work. Skip the time-consuming and terminal wait at the dealership. Schedule your appointment at fordofhagerstown.com or HancockChevy.com.
The Classical Christian Academy at Bethel is helping create extraordinary futures.
So we've seen improvements in our boys on the, as I said, arithmetic, reading and writing.
I worked in the county, I worked in public school, and that's what I knew. And I knew I wanted to be able to give her more. So I would recommend this to anyone.
You know, our daughter has thrived here. The family-like environment is exactly what she needed.
The Classical Christian Academy at Bethel in Martinsburg, equipping children to lead lives of significant impact.
Welcome back here on WRNR Martinsburg, TV 10 and the WRNR TV YouTube channel. Colin McLaughlin here alongside me on the call. Dylan Bishop. Our camera crew here tonight is Tyler Strine, and Colton Musgrove. Back at the studio is Kyler Hayes. We will now get you sorry about that for check again. Our apologies. Our power cord got unplugged here since we're up here in the bleachers, hoping that we are good now. As I was saying before that happened, starting five brought to you by the Larry DeMarco team of Century 21 Modern Realty Results. If you're looking for home in the tri-state area, go ahead, call the Larry DeMarco team at 304-262-4222 or visit them online at www.modernrealityresults.com. first for the visiting Martinsburg Bulldogs starting 5. You have number 3, Cody Chalice, number 5, Nykeem Thompson, number 15, Braden Amsler, number 22, Boston Todd, and wearing number 33 tonight, since they are in the orange uniforms, is the big man, Micah Green. Starting for the Washington Patriots here tonight, you have number 2, Yair Morero, number 3, Josiah King, number 5, Avery Brown, number 11, Chet Gore, and number 1, Chris Dolman. And that is your starting 5 for the Washington Patriots, along with the Martinsburg Bulldogs. Martinsburg coached by Dave Rogers coming into tonight's game, 8-8 overall, 4-3 in the EPAC. For Washington, they're coached by Ryan Miller and come in 14-1 overall and 7-1 in the Panhandle. Both teams ready to take the floor again. Martinsburg in the orange, Washington in the white. And our opening tip is brought to you by your local full-service archery pro shop, Fort Evans Archery of Inwood. Call it 304-229-7064 or visit them online at fortevans.com. Both teams starting 5 taking the floor. And it will be Gore and Micah Green doing the honors here for our jump ball tonight.
This should be a good one. Great game between these two teams first time around. Martinsburg feels like they should have had it. See if they can get it tonight.
It was 60-58 last time around. We'll see how tonight goes as the opening tip's won by the Bulldogs. Boston Todd grabs it, brings it across midcourt, and is stripped away by Morero, who's quickly back the other way, going up for a layup, and it's no good. Grabbed by Martinsburg, and then a quick foul called here with 7:47 left in the first.
Foul is on number 5 of the Patriots, Brown.
Yeah, Avery Brown kind of skied in from behind, looking for the rebound, and went over the back.
So that's his first, team first, as Washington going with a half-hearted full-court press. Todd gets by, kicks it over to the left corner. Chalice now dribbles to the left elbow, almost lost it. Ball on the ground. It's tipped around and into the hands of Todd, who goes to Thompson. Thompson in the right corner, head fakes, drives in, layup off the glass, and good. And Martinsburg takes a 2-0 lead here 30 seconds in.
Martinsburg attacking Washington the right way. It's hard to help off of Micah Green in the middle. Opens up the slashing lane.
Dolman to Gore at the free throw line, who's going to give it to King at the right wing. King attacks, goes up for a layup, but it's blocked out of bounds by Micah Green. And it'll stay here for Washington with 7:13 left to go in quarter number 1.
And you get Micah Green's impact on the other side of the floor as well. Blocking King from behind. Shot he can usually get.
King looking to inbounds. Chucks it deep at midcourt, and Morero gets it in the backcourt. Almost intercepting it was Thompson. Morero passes to Gore against a screen now for King. Goes to Brown. Brown at the right wing over to the corner with his pass. It's caught by Dolman. Dolman goes into the paint. His shot up. Rattles in and out, no good, and grabs off a hop by Micah Green, who will hand it over to Boston Todd. Todd will slowly bring it across midcourt, looking over at his bench for the play. 2-0 Martinsburg leads Washington here early in the first. Todd dribbles over in front of Washington's bench at the left wing, and then will pass to Chalice. He's going to give it to Amsler over on the right side and back to Todd to reset. Todd backing out towards midcourt, trying to space out this zone look here for Washington. Now pass over to Chalice, who gives it to Micah Green. Pass to Thompson, back to Amsler, who takes an NBA range 3, and it's good from the top of the arc by Amsler, and it's now 5-0 Martinsburg.
That's big for Martinsburg, have him hit his first three like that. Amsler's been kind of up and down this year.
Brown head fakes, drives to the left side, the layup contested by Chalice, and it's good, making it 5-2. 6 minutes left here in the first.
Avery Brown hasn't been available for every game Washington's had this year, including all the big ones. So that we haven't seen them at full strength every time they've had a big matchup.
Todd goes down low. Thompson posting up on the left side, kicks it out. Amsler wide open look for three, and this time it's no good, but the putback down low is by the big man, Micah Green, making it Martinsburg 7, Washington 2. Quickly back the other way. Brown drives the left baseline, tries to kick it to the right corner for Marrero, and it's in and out of his hands, out of bounds. Martinsburg ball.
It just feels like as the season has gone on, everyone in the Martinsburg starting five in particular are starting to feel really comfortable in their role. They know they're starting to get a better idea of what they're good at, and the growth has been exponential from the beginning of the season to now.
Thompson now running point. Drives to right side, stops, passes to Amsler at the free throw line. He's going to give it to Chalice at the left wing. He'll go to Thompson. To Todd now, who resets just above the midcourt logo. Over on the far side, guarded by Marrero. He dribbles behind his back. This Todd now slips as he goes into the paint, and it looks like he was tripped, says the official, as he blows the whistle with 5:01 left here in the first, and will call the second team foul against Washington and the first against Marrero.
Patriot faithful didn't like that call. My gut instinct was to kind of agree with them. I wasn't expecting a whistle there.
Now before the baseline inbounds, official wanted to talk with Gore and Green here as they're getting pretty physical, trying to size each other up. Todd looking to inbound. Gives it to Thompson right in front of him. He's going to dribble back behind the arc and reset the offense. Marrero guarding him closely, trying to get the 5-second call. Thompson gets past him, kicks to Amsler in the left corner. Amsler drives the baseline, goes up for the layup, and it's good. 9-2 start here for Martinsburg. 4:44 left in the first. They lead Washington, who's going to take a timeout.
See, Marrero stuck with Green instead of even going to Amsler on the layup there.
Let's go ahead, step aside, take a 30-second break, and then we'll be right back here on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
Hi, Crescia Hornby here. Larry DeMarco, broker of Modern Realty Results, believes he has some of the best real estate agents in the Eastern Panhandle. Agents at Modern Realty Results have years of experience and knowledge of the local real estate market. Agents within the office work as a team to provide quality customer service. We strive to always ensure client satisfaction through handling every transaction with honesty and integrity, all while offering competitive rates. Modern Realty Results is veteran-owned and managed. Please call us at 262-4222, modernrealtyresults.com.
Welcome back here out of the timeout. A 9-2 start. Martinsburg leads Washington. Washington out of the timeout with possession. Brings it across. That's Dolman. Dribbles past Green. Lost his dribble. Able to gather it. Sees Brown, who has Gore wide open at the right block, but he overshoots the ball. Quickly back the other way goes Martinsburg in transition. And Amsler slows it down. Now quickly goes down low for Green. Green sizes up Gore, and he puts it in. 11-2, Martinsburg now leads.
As good as Washington is, they lack size. Check Gore against Micah Green as a huge mismatch, and Martinsburg's exploited it.
Dolman, spin cycle, goes up on the left side, layup no good, but a whistle blows as he's fouled with 4:04 left here to go in quarter number one. That's going to be the first foul against Martinsburg tonight. And it is against Chalice. So Dolman at the line. First quarter brought to you by Smallwood and Small Insurance in Martinsburg, your total insurance solution, located at 1250 Edwin Miller Boulevard, Suite 301 in Martinsburg. Call 304-263-3361 as Dolman makes the first. First quarter also brought to you by Hagerstown Ford, revolutionizing the car buying experience. Go ahead, buy your next vehicle online. They'll deliver it to you. If you don't like it, they'll take it back. You can visit them online at FordHagerstown.com as Dolman sinks both free throws, and that makes it 11-4. Amsler, a long inbound at midcourt to Chalice, who gives it to Todd, who brings it across. We'll wait for everybody else to join him. Todd dribbles to the right side, gets a screen by Green, now attacks the paint, goes up for a layup, and is called with a charge. He goes right into, trying to wait to see who that is. It looks like it's Harrison who checked in here for the first time of the night, and that's going to be the first foul called against Boston Todd.
Washington dipping into the bench early here. We know that they're pretty deep. Harrison and Watkins already.
King right side, way up good off the glass. A lead down to 5 now for Martinsburg here at 11-6. Thompson sprints across on the dribble on the right side, gives it to Chalice, right corner 3, short off the side of the rim, tipped out to Amsler, goes down low. Thompson wide open, right block shot off the glass and in. And a long pass to absolutely nobody. Not sure what they were looking at. And that's going to be a very sloppy turnover by Washington to give the ball right back here to Martinsburg, up 13-6 with 3:20 left to go in the first.
It's been a sloppy start for Washington. They have great guard play, Dolman and King in particular. But if they're going to turn it over, Martinsburg is going to really control this game.
Shot by Chalice again in the right corner. Again, no good off the side of the rim. It's Harrison into the right side. King already down there, and he's going to be called with a charge going into the chest of Amsler.
Foul is on number 3 of the Patriots, King.
So that's his first, team third of the quarter against Washington. Inbound to Amsler here in front of Martinsburg's bench, who will bounce pass it behind him to Todd. Todd sends a long pass across to Thompson on the right side. He's going to take a jumper, goes off the back of the rim, and tipped out by Green. Amsler can't get there between the bench and the scores table. And it's going to be out of bounds. Last off Martinsburg, Washington ball.
The guards of Martinsburg will be smart to kind of expect a possible tip out like that from Micah Green anytime a layup goes up like that. Well, that was tough for Amsler to know where it could have went.
Dolman brings it across, met by Todd over on the left side. And Amsler sprints in trying to poke that one away from Dolman and takes out Dolman's legs. That'll be Amsler's first foul, team third of the quarter for Martinsburg. We see that a lot from Amsler, just overly aggressive trying to go for the steals. Inbound here in the left corner. Dolman now passes to Gore, who's going to run the point. Hand it off to King. King head fakes. Now at the top of the key. Picks up his dribble. Goes to Watkins. Down low now for Gore against Thompson. He likes the matchup. Head fake. Lowers the shoulder. Puts up the shot. It's no good, but he's fouled. And Chalice can't believe it if it's on him. And it is. That's going to be Cody Chalice's second foul already here. 2:23 left in quarter number 1. That's the fourth team foul of the quarter against Martinsburg as well. Score at the line now for Washington. And he misses the first off the front of the rim.
Washington's going to have to find ways to space the floor tonight. Get Chet Gore away from the basket. Try to get him off of Micah Green when you can. See if you can draw Green away from the basket or make him guard somebody else so that Gore has a favorable matchup.
Second free throw up and good for Gore, so that makes it Martinsburg 13, Washington 7. By the way, in between those free throws, Stanley checked in for Martinsburg for Chalice. Washington faithful to life. Washington faithful to life here. Stanley gets the long pass in the right corner. Now overhead, passes it to Todd. Todd for Amsler here at the left wing. Lobs it down low. Green gets double team, goes to King. Now Stanley, right corner three. Rattles out. And it's Hairston quickly back the other way. Washington with the numbers. He's going to keep it, give it to King. King off balance. Passes to Watkins at the last second before falling down. And Watkins kisses it off the glass and in. And now it's a 1-point game here with 1:10 to go in the first. Martinsburg 13, Washington 12.
Started to finally find an offensive rhythm, find some open lanes at the bucket.
Stanley trapped in the right corner. Throws it away as he was trying to pass it back to Todd. He's saying he was pushed. Referee disagrees.
First time for the Bulldogs, number 2.
Kevin Myers now will enter for Stanley. A quick few minutes there for Zion.
I didn't notice a push, but it's hard from this angle to really be able to know for sure.
Washington down by 1. 1 minute left here in quarter number 1. And possession trying to take the lead as King breaks midcourt against Myers, right side, and lost it. It's right in the hands of Myers, who passes to Amsler. Amsler all alone, right side, layup, good. That quiets this Washington crowd as now it's a 15-12 lead. Dolman spins past Todd, bounce passes for Gore. Gore, right post, shot blocked. Ball on the floor, King has it. His shot up off the glass, and good. Counted in the foul as he goes right into Amsler, who's called with his second foul of the night. 36.8 seconds left here now in the first, and King at the line.
Josiah King at times this year has put the Patriots on his back. In this quarter, we've already seen a good bit of that. He's just so strong at the rim. He can finish through contact.
And one's good. We're tied at 15. Amsler quickly back the other way. Left wing three. Too strong, but rebounded by Micah Green. It's poked, however, out of his hands. 2v1. King keeps it himself. Left side layup. Good by Josiah King, and Washington now leads 17-15. Myers from Martinsburg. Bounce passes. Amsler. Give and go. Green. Left side shot. No good, but he's fouled with 13.5 seconds left here to go in the first.
I really like the passing that I'm seeing from Kevin Myers. Him just being a sophomore, being just a ball of energy off the bench. Great defense. Saw him strip the ball away from King just a couple of possessions ago. And the passes he's been making. He's an unselfish player. I've really enjoyed some of the progression he's made over this season. His defense is great when he can not be over-aggressive and foul.
Green's first free throw is up and rattles through, making it 17-16. Bradley checks in now for Amsler.
Number 10, Carter Bradley.
Micah Green spins the ball in his hand, puts up the second free throw, and that one's good, but it's not going to count. Lane violation called against the Bulldogs, so it stays 17-16. 13.5 seconds left here in the first. Looking back on YouTube, looks like, Todd left early. King brings it across, picks up speed, stops, passes to Gore at the top of the key. 7 seconds left. He now goes to Harrison, back to Gore. Gore dribbles once, gives it to King. 2 seconds, 1 second. Can King put up a shot in time? No, and did we get an offensive foul called at the horn as well?
So. I think they're calling that a charge.
Foul
Yep.
is on number 3 of the Patriots,
So,
King.
end of the first. King picks up his second
That's the end of the first with your
offensive foul, so we don't have a bonus here to end the first. And after one, it's Washington 17 and Martinsburg 16. Let's step aside, take a 1-minute break, and then be right back here on Talk Radio WRNR in TV 10.
Life is evolving. Over the past decade, the way we do almost everything has changed. Get on your phone, see something you like, click on it, and it shows up at your door. Why should the way you have your car serviced be any different? Why waste your time going to a dealership service department when Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet will come to you? They service all makes, all models, and offer full parts and labor warranties. Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet will come to your door or office and service your vehicle while you're doing what you need to be doing, conducting that business meeting or mowing the lawn. Why take time out of your busy schedule when you don't have to? Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet's friendly, knowledgeable staff will come to you where you live or where you work for full service maintenance, from oil changes to tire rotations, brakes, batteries, multi-point inspections. They handle it all. Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet is committed to delivering the best of the best to their customers. Trust them to service your vehicle where you're at home or at work. Skip the time-consuming and terminal wait at the dealership. Schedule your appointment at fordofhagerstown.com or HancockChevy.com.
We welcome you back. As advertised so far through one quarter, it's Washington 17 to Martinsburg 16 here in this top 10 matchup in Class 4A. Washington will begin with possession for quarter number 2. It's King passing it across midcourt to Dolman at the right wing. Picks up his dribble and passes back to King, who quickly gives it to Hairston. Back to King. And around the arc. Pass intended for Dolman is tipped out of bounds by Thompson. And they'll stay here, Patriots ball.
Martinsburg switched to a 3-2 zone to open this up here. Or maybe
King.
this is a box and one.
Dolman, back to King, around the arc again. Watkins now with it from Hairston, who gives it right. Hairston takes a three. It's short off the front of the rim and grabs by Micah Green, who will give it to Bradley. And Martinsburg going back the other way. Bradley with it, over on the right side, stops at the wing. And pass it back for Todd. Todd dribbling here against Hairston. Passes over to Thompson. We get a foul called away from the basket ball. Underneath the basket, I should say. The refs are going to now talk.
This is either an offensive foul or it's a double foul.
7:16 left here in the second quarter. Still waiting to see what they're going to call. Meeting's over. And it looks like it's going to be against Chet Gore.
Okay.
His second, team first.
So that is Gore's second, team first.
I think baseline official was calling it a offensive foul, and then had the conference afterwards.
quickly Washington wants to bring in a sub here before the inbound to
For the first time for your
take out Gore since he has 2, and A.J. Pulse is going to check in now. Todd immediately goes to Micah Green against A.J. Pulse, and he gets the and one, does the big man Micah Green.
I can't say I'm surprised. Micah Green attacking the backup immediately.
Green at the line for the and one.
18-17 now. Martinsburg leads Washington.
Check Ward might have a size disadvantage, but he's got a better advantage. He's got a better chance than anybody else on this page.
Green and one opportunity. No good. Hairston now quickly back the other way against Green. His shot, no good. Whistle blows, though, as a foul called on the layup here on the right side. That's going to send Hairston to the line for Washington with 7:09 here in the second. No, they're actually going to call it on the floor, and it was against Bradley, his first, team first. Hairston gets the inbound. Dribbles back. Stops, and will hand it now to Dolman, who runs over to him. Dolman with it here. Dribbles to his left, goes to the elbow. Stops, passes back to King, who gives it right back to Dolman. Dolman at the wing, behind the back pass into the corner. Watkins pulls the trigger and knocks down the tray. And that makes it 20-18, Washington leading Martinsburg. Son sprinting across, right side layup, too strong off the glass. He was going full speed. Now Dolman doing the same. Spins past Thompson, and his layup with a little more finesse. And that's a 22-18 lead now here for Washington.
The behind the back on the fast break from Dolman was crazy. What a move.
He's got 7 points now and a 4-point lead for the Patriots. Thompson with it here at the left wing. Looking to go down low, decides to keep it himself in the paint. And an offensive foul's called with 6:05 left to go here in the second.
Yeah, Green moving his defender around too much, trying to open up that lane for Thompson.
So that's going to be Micah Green's first, team second of the quarter. King will slowly bring it across the timeline here with a pass now to Dolman. He's going to take a quick three, and it's good. Timeout Martinsburg. It's Washington on a run here. 25-18. They now lead the Bulldogs with 5:52 left here in quarter number 2. Let's step aside, take a 30-second break, then be right back here on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
You have choices when it comes to appliance repair, but before you call a large corporate chain, consider what BW Appliance brings to the table. BW Appliance Repair offers fast in-home appliance repair services to the eastern panhandle of West Virginia, including Jefferson County and Berkeley County. We strive for professionalism, dedication, and honesty. Call us today at 304-279-8858 to schedule immediate service. You can also visit us online at bwappliance.repair.
Welcome you back out of the timeouts, which are brought to you by Cody's Auto Body at 851 Wilson Street in Martinsburg. Call them at 304-901-4777. Martinsburg trails now 25-18 here against Washington. It's Myers with it at the left wing for the Bulldogs. He gets trapped, so bounce passing down low to Micah Green. Green against Pulse, almost lost his dribble, has it now, puts up a shot. It hits off the back of the rim twice and is no good, and quickly back the other way goes Washington. Dolman in the right corner. Bounce passes down low for Pulse. He's going to give it to Watkins. Back to Pulse. Pulse at the block. Back out to Watkins. Gives it to Dolman to reset the offense. Dolman calling for a screen. It goes the other way, and Todd's going to get called with a reach-in foul for Martinsburg.
Officials are setting the tone early here tonight. They're not going to allow a whole bunch of bumping around here. They're not going to just let them play in situations like that.
So that's Todd's second, team third of the quarter for Martinsburg. 5:10 left here in quarter number 2. Looked like Myers got away with a bit of a push there. Here's Marrero, 3 ball from the left side, no good, and Micah Green has the rebound. We get a foul as he was going up trying to grab the board, and looks like he got scratched on that right arm.
Foul is on number 5 of the Patriots.
That's going to be Avery Brown. He picks up his second, team third of the quarter for Washington.
number 10.
We might spend a good bit of the second quarter at the free throw line, Colin. Both teams hit 3 team fouls, and there's still 5 minutes left.
25-18 our score. Washington leads Martinsburg by 7 as Todd brings it across midcourt for the Bulldogs. Slows it down, dribbling with his left hand, picks it up, passes in the left corner for Myers, goes down low for Thompson. Thompson gets tripped up, falls, loses the ball, and now back the other way. Washington, 3v2, Watkins, layup, no good. And Martinsburg grabs the board, it's Myers. Myers gives it to Todd. Todd, right side, sees Thompson, wide open, left corner, 3. Too strong, tipped around, Micah Green has it, trying to go down low for Thompson. And it's going to be tipped out of bounds, last off Thompson. Washington ball with 4:28 left here in the second.
I thought Martinsburg had an opportunity there on the fast break to go to Micah Green, matched up against A.J. Pulse on the right block, one-on-one. Clearly a double team wouldn't have had enough time to come. He could have just quickly turned over that left shoulder, gotten to the rim.
Martinsburg puts the starting 5 back out as Amsler and Chalice will re-enter. Keep an eye on both as they have 2 fouls each, along with Todd. All 3 out on the floor for the Bulldogs. Here's Dolman. Dribbles in the right corner, gives it to Watkins, gives it right back. Right wing 3, Dolman. That's good. His third 3 of the half. He's got 13 of now the 28 points for Washington. A 10-point lead here against Martinsburg.
He's shooting the ball so well.
Todd, way up the counter. It's good. That's Todd's first points, making it 28-20.
It's basically a 5-guard lineup out here for Washington, really spreading the floor.
Dolman passes by him to King, gets it right back, and his 3 now deflected by Amsler, but it stays with Washington. Here's Watkins trying to continue the 3-point party. His shot from the right wing, no good, and rebounded by Amsler. Martinsburg back the other way. Thompson catching it at the left wing. Dribbles over to the free throw line. Now sees Chalice, right corner, 3 off the pass. Too strong. Micah Green grabs it though. Turns, faces the basket. Shot up and good. Nobody can guard him out on the floor right now for Washington. 28-22. Quickly back the other way. Shot no good. King put back though. Also no good, but he's fouled with 3:19 to go here in quarter number 2. King back to the free throw line.
Michael might be lucky he didn't get the call for a travel on that last basket. Washington crowd, certainly some of them wanted one.
By the way, that foul was against Amsler, his 3rd, and Bradley comes off the bench alongside Stanley, and we'll see which one checks in. Nope, Bradley's going back. So it looks like it'll just be Stanley for Amsler. The free throw by King, up and good. That makes it 29-22. Second quarter brought to you by the Brown Funeral Homes and Cremations, Robert Fields & Sons, family-owned full-service funeral home, proudly serving the area since 1880, as well as Parsons Ford of Martinsburg at 1400 Shepherdstown Road and online at parsonsford.com. They became number 1 by making you number 1 first at Parsons. By the way, that was the 4th team foul of the quarter for Martinsburg as King makes the second free throw. Pulse will check in for him now. 30-22, our score. Washington leads Martinsburg. 3:19 left here in the first half. Thompson passes to Stanley in the backcourt, who will bounce pass it right back to Thompson, who dribbles it across over on the right side. Euro step, layup good by Thompson. 30-24 now. Martinsburg only down by 6. Dolman gets ran into by Thompson, who takes out his legs, and that's going to be the 5th team foul of the quarter. So that means Washington in the bonus the rest of the way here with 3:02 left to go in the second.
Yeah, that's way too aggressive.
His first, team 5th.
Thompson coming in trying to get that steal. Now it's 3 entire minutes. This is almost half of the second quarter that Washington's going to be in the bonus.
First free throw is good by Dolman.
First free throw is good.
Makes it 31-24.
The pace that Dolman plays at is just hard for a lot of the players in the Panhandle to keep up with. Adding his 3-point shooting ability, and really, Akwesi Opoku-Achampong is really the only comparable player here in the Panhandle.
Second one, good. He's got 15 total now. It's 32-24 Washington. Myers, bounce passes Stanley, and it almost went out. It did go out. It went through his hands and hit the sideline right in front of Washington's bench. They all stood up to point it out, and the referee agreed.
Second back in.
Turnover, Washington ball.
I think Martinsburg's lost some energy here. Playing sloppy with the ball. Shot selection hasn't been great. Washington's done a really good job of locking in on defense so that they have those opportunities off of misses to get out and run. force turnovers, get out in transition.
King to Hairston in the right corner, right back to King, guarded by Stanley. Give it to Marrero at the left wing. I'll drive the left side, stops, spins, puts up a shot. It's short off the front of the rim, tipped around. Myers has it. Tries to dribble out of trouble now to pick up his dribble. Passes it across midcourt to Chalice, who gives it right back to Myers, who looked very close to not establishing himself across midcourt, but doesn't get called with a backcourt violation. Now lobs it down low. Green gets it right over Brown. His layup, though, in and out off the roll and quickly back the other way. Cherry pickings Marrero, and he'll lay it up and in on the right side, and it's back out to a 10-point lead for Washington.
That's a tough break for Martinsburg. 4-point swing.
34-24. Washington leads. Thompson with it now down low underneath the basket. Sees Stanley wide open in the paint, but his shot short, and it's going to be grabbed by Brown, who knocks over his own teammate Marrero. Dolman, Brown, right wing three, no good. King with the rebound, though, in the paint. His shot, air balls. Myers has it. Is looking for a quick transition. Gives it to Thompson. Thompson on the right side, loses his dribble. It goes right in the hands of Stanley. Stanley just chucks up a prayer, bounces off the back of the rim twice. He gets it right back. That one off the rim 3 times, and now Chalice. Shot no good. Again no good. Chalice, can he get it again? He does in the right corner. Gives it to Myers, who drives right baseline. His layup no good, but he gets it back. Gives it to Thompson. Thompson goes into the paint. Shot up, and that one is finally good. What a possession for Martinsburg. I lost count of those offensive rebounds.
And I'm sitting there thinking, can the guy who's 6'9" go into the paint and try to get one of them, please?
King now quickly back the other way, lays it off the glass and in on the left side. He's got 11 now, making it 36-26 with 54 seconds left here in the second quarter.
Myers,
King, heck of a response.
At the line for the N1. King.
Feels like when they need a bucket, it's Josiah King. But Chris Dolman is the one that can just absolutely kill you. Because if both of them are going, both of them are hot in a half, it looks like this. Washington up by double digits.
King free throw, though, no good, and rebounded by Thompson, who's fouled. It's going to be the 4th foul of the quarter against Washington. This Pulse will check in for King.
Official.
That foul looks like we're waiting to see who it was against. Right now the scoreboard saying Marrero, but I don't think it was.
The scores table called him over to, I think, try to make sure that was correct.
52.6 seconds now show on the clock.
Last foul was called on number 2 for the Patriots, Marrero.
And it is going to be against Marrero, and that is his second, as the scoreboard now shows. Everything's cleared up. That's Bradley now. Giving it to Thompson in the backcourt. He'll bring it across midcourt just before the 10 seconds. Thompson still dribbling around. Guarded closely by Shedrick. And he'll drive the right side, puts up a layup. And his forward progress just gets stopped by multiple Patriots. Whistle blows, foul called, and that's going to be against Shedrick, his first. And that will send Thompson to the line here for 2 shots with 37.4 seconds left here in the second.
The Bulldogs definitely got bailed out by the foul there. Nykeem Thompson had a lot of his teammates standing around doing nothing as he was driving around there.
Misses the front end of the 2 free throws, does Thompson. So it stays Washington 36, Martinsburg 26 for now, unless he makes this one. He leaves it short off the front of the rim, and it's grabbed by Marrero, who sprints across off the dribble on the left side. Puts up a right side layup, but it's swatted off the backboard by Green. Gives it to Bradley. Martinsburg with the numbers. Thompson ahead. Bounce passing to Myers. It's a little bit behind him. His shot no good, but he slapped from behind. So that'll send Myers to the free throw line now for Martinsburg with 22.5 seconds left. That foul called against Watkins, his first.
Myers.
For Martinsburg, you really need every single point you can get here. Big free throws to try to just cut into this lead as much as you can in the last 22 seconds. I'm sure Washington will hold for the final shot.
Myers made the first to make it 36-27.
Focus hard on the rebound here for Patriots if he misses this. Can't give them another opportunity.
Second free throw up. Did we have a lane violation? No, it looked close here on the left side. The free throw no good. Keeps it 36-27, a 9-point lead for Washington, who has the ball. Will hold out for the final shot. Laura waiting to set a screen, does so here for Dolman. Dolman bounce passing down low. Watkins slashes in, kisses it off the glass. It's good. Thompson can't put up the shot in time. And at the end of the first half, it is Washington leading Martinsburg 38-27 as both teams now head into the locker room. And we'll step aside, take a 2-minute break, and then be back with our halftime show here on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
When it comes to providing you with a better car buying experience, CMA's Honda of Winchester takes it personally. Why? Because we're employee owned. That makes us neighbors, and good neighbors take care of each other. Come experience the honesty, transparency, and value we provide every customer, every neighbor, each and every day. At CMA's Honda of Winchester, owners just care more about you.
Providing reliable protection.
Ice baths, polar plunges, what's wrong with you people? It's your old pal Cody from Cody's Auto Body. Newsflash, it's winter. Whether it's for a health craze or to raise money for the ladies' auxiliary, it seems people out there think it's a good idea to go outside, strip down, and pretend to be a polar bear or a penguin. What happened to sitting beside the fire, drinking, and adding on a few pounds to keep insulated until spring? Call me crazy, but how about we try not getting naked outside for a few months? Stay warm, stay safe on the road. As always, that's Cody's with a T for trust.
Hi, Crescia Hornby here. Larry DeMarco, broker of Modern Realty Results, believes he has some of the best real estate agents in the Eastern Panhandle. Agents at Modern Realty Results have years of experience and knowledge of the local real estate market. Agents within the office work as a team to provide quality customer service. We strive to always ensure client satisfaction through handling every transaction with honesty and integrity, all while offering competitive rates. Modern Realty Results is veteran-owned and managed. Please call us at 262-4222, modernrealtyresults.com.
Welcome back here in the Patriot Palace as we welcome you into the halftime show, brought to you by the Mansion Freddie Law Firm in Martinsburg, where it's about seeking justice for you. Go to wvjusticelawyers.com. Colin McLaughlin here alongside me is Dylan Bishop, our camera crew here today, Tyler Strine, and Colton Musgrove back at the studio, Kyler High. Our score here at the half, Washington 38 and Martinsburg 27. Dylan, your first half thoughts here so far?
Washington has been playing great. They're really stepping up on the defensive end, only 27 points given up on their side of the floor, and they've used it as opportunities to get out in transition, which they do really well, and Chris Dolman in particular does really well, and he also shoots the ball well. He can be a little inconsistent at times, and he's more of a slasher ball facilitator, but Dolman hitting 3 threes in that first half, getting him up to 13 points in the first 2 quarters to go along with the steady hand of Josiah King. And in the defense, and Washington is looking as good as advertised, like a top 5 team in the state.
All right, let's go ahead, step aside, take another 2-minute commercial break, and on the other side of that 2-minute break, we'll get you our leading scorers here for both teams. This is West Virginia High School boys basketball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10 back in 2.
The Classical Christian Academy at Bethel is helping create extraordinary futures.
So we've seen improvements in our boys on the, as I said, arithmetic, reading and writing,
I worked in the county, I worked in public school, and that's what I knew. And I knew I wanted to be able to give her more. So I would recommend this to anyone.
You know, our daughter has thrived here. The family-like environment is exactly what she needed.
The Classical Christian Academy at Bethel in Martinsburg, equipping children to lead lives of significant impact.
It's the new normal. You live, work, and play everywhere. Whether it's the family car or the family business, you need insurance that keeps pace with your changing life. Home on the job or working from home, peace of mind comes from knowing your whole world is covered. No matter what happens or how big it grows, whatever your new normal, Erie Insurance's award-winning service and personal agents can keep pace. Call your local agent today or visit erieinsurance.com for a quote.
At the Berkeley County Health Department, our motto is Prevent, Promote, Protect. Since 1935, our mission has been to provide clinical and environmental services to protect the health of the general public. We're committed to building public health in our community by offering a wide range of services, including blood pressure screening, breast and cervical screening, family planning, counseling, lab testing, and more. We perform health inspections to make sure the restaurants you visit are clean, and we prepare and coordinate plans to respond to all hazards. The Berkeley County Health Department, 122 Waverly Court, Martinsburg.
When it comes to providing you with a better car buying experience, CMA's Chevrolet of Martinsburg takes it personally. Why? Because we're employee owned. That makes us neighbors. And good neighbors take care of each other. Come experience the honesty, transparency, and value we provide every customer, every neighbor, each and every day. At CMA's Chevrolet of Martinsburg, owners just care more about you.
Back here to the Patriots Palace. 38-27. Washington leading Martinsburg at the half. Let's now get our first half stats brought to you by the Marius Group and Ameriprise Financial Advisors, John Everson and Phil McCoy. Go ahead, call them today at 304-263-4343. Stop by and schedule an appointment at 1270 Winchester Avenue in Martinsburg. Leading scorer for the Bulldogs with 9 points is Micah Green. Then you have Nykeem Thompson with 8, followed by Braden Amsler with 7. Boston Sod has 2, and Kevin Myers has 1 to total up to 27 for the Bulldogs. On the other side for Washington, leading scorer right now is the senior here on senior night, one of the few, Chris Dolman with 15 points. Josiah King has 11. Jaquel Watkins has 7. And you got 2 points each for Yair Marrero, as well as Avery Brown and Chet Gore with only 1 point here in that first half, but still an 11-point lead for the Patriots. And that's your leading scorers in your first half stats. We'll go ahead, step aside, take another 2-minute break. Then we'll be back with the second half here on Talk Radio WRNR and TV10.
Planned my funeral to make it easier on my family. They were relieved to know I'll get just what I want.
My family actually thanked me for taking matters into my own hands. Turns out having this awkward conversation wasn't awkward at all.
Pre-planning is my choice. There are certain things about me my family may not know. Now they won't need to guess.
The choices are yours. The peace of mind is theirs. Pre-plan your funeral with Brown Funeral Homes and everything will be taken care of. Find out more online at brownfuneralhomeswv.com. Brown Funeral Homes, here for you. Life is evolving. Over the past decade, the way we do almost everything has changed. Get on your phone, see something you like, click on it, and it shows up at your door. Why should the way you have your car serviced be any different? Why waste your time going to a dealership service department when Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet will come to you? They service all makes, all models, and offer full parts and labor warranties. Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet will come to your door or office and service your vehicle while you're doing what you need to be doing, conducting that business meeting or mowing the lawn. Why take time out of your busy schedule when you don't have to? Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet's friendly, knowledgeable staff will come to you where you live or where you work for full-service maintenance. From oil changes to tire rotations, brakes, batteries, multi-point inspections, they handle it all. Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet is committed to delivering the best of the best to their customers. Trust them to service your vehicle where you're at home or at work. Skip the time-consuming and terminal wait at the dealership. Schedule your appointment at fordofhagerstown.com or hancockchevy.com.
Welcome back to Washington High. Still a few seconds left here on this warm-up clock here between halves. 38-27 our score. Washington leading Martinsburg here in this top 10 matchup. Second meeting between the two schools in the regular season. So we're only a few weeks away from regionals. Right now in the coaches poll, Martinsburg 10th and Washington 4th. Both teams now heading over to their benches. We'll see how this second half goes. Colin McLaughlin here. Dylan Bishop alongside me again, our camera crew. Tyler Strine. Colton Musgrove back at the studio is Kyler High. Make sure to tune in on TV 10 or the WRNR TV YouTube channel tomorrow night. What we have on tap should be nothing but spectacular, hopefully. Between Shepherd and Westchester, the women's game starts at 5:30. The men's game will follow. Playoff implications in both games. Very critical here as both teams only have 4 games left in the regular season.
Yeah, the Rams are fighting for the 1 seed in the PSAC East.
And for the men's, the women's team just fighting to be in the postseason.
Yep.
Right now they lead Westchester by 1 game as we are underway here, and a quick foul to begin 9 seconds into this third quarter on the floor. Martinsburg went down low for Micah Green, and he got held up by Morero, and that's going to be his third, team first of the quarter for Washington. Baseline inbound, Todd lobs it in right to Micah Green at the right elbow, gives it to Thompson at the left elbow, will drive to the right block. His shot, though, no good, too strong, and grabbed by Washington. Back the other way, King kicking it out to Morero, gives it to Gore. Gore drives to the right side, layup blocked from behind by Green, and now in transition, fast break layup. Amsler rattles it home. 38-29 now our scores. King gives it to Dolman. Back out to King. King guarded closely by Amsler. Gets right by him, attacks, layup, no good, but he's fouled by Micah Green on the attempts. That'll send King to the line for a pair of free throws.
33 of the Bulldogs, Green.
I like Washington just trying to spread the floor. 5 out. All 5 players standing behind the three-point line. And Josiah King, knowing his own game very well, knew that he can drive to the rim and finish through contact, or at least draw the foul, and that's what he did there.
King makes the first, make it 39-29. Second free throws up. He makes that one as well. He's got 13 total points now. It's now an 11-point lead at 40-29. Todd brings it across midcourt for Martinsburg. Picks up his dribble, goes to Green. Green fakes a pass to Amsler. Instead gives it to Thompson, who goes to Shallis. Now in the left corner for Todd, who sees Thompson driving the left side, and he'll lay it up and in.
Great play drawn up.
40-31 now our scores. Dolman gives it to Brown. Left corner 3. Too strong right in the hands of Shallis. Now a fast break going here for Martinsburg as Amsler left side. Layup blocked by Gore. And it goes right to King. King back the other way for Washington. Sees Gore trailing behind. Transition 3, top of the key. Too strong, but rebounded by Washington. Brown had it. And then Thompson grabs it. He falls to the floor. Was he pushed, or is he called with a walk? 6:25 left here in the third. Now it looks like they called him with the walk.
I didn't really think Thompson moved on the ground with the ball. I thought there should be some sort of jump ball call before that.
Washington with the inbound goes to Brown. Puts it up too strong off the backboard, but gets his own rebound. Now gives it to Gore in the paint. His shot off the glass and in. That makes it 42-31. back out to an 11-point lead for the Patriots.
Gore getting comfortable in the paint against Micah Green would be a big-time difference for the Patriots.
Alley-oop, layup, no good for Amsler off the front of the rim. Dolman brings it across for Washington, gives it to King. King stops at the wing here to the near side. Drives in, puts up a layup, and it's blocked by Chalice. It's tipped around, and Todd has it now for Martinsburg and goes quickly back the other way. Todd loses his dribble, gathers it, wanted to pass to Chalice, instead gives it to Green from the free throw line. Jumper good.
Micah's really worked hard on that jumper. He's gotten him better at free throws and spreading the floor a little bit.
Lead back to 9. Dolman brings it across here right in front of his bench. Passes now to Brown, who gives it to King, who quickly gives it to Marrero at the right wing. He's going to take the three. It's no good off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Micah Green, who will give it to Boston Todd. Todd fires a pass across court to Amsler. Thought about the three from the right wing. Instead, gives it back to Todd to reset the offense. Todd motioning the offense here at the Patriot logo. Now dribbles over to the right side, back to the left. Still dribbling with his left, pointing around with his right. Gives it to Micah Green at the free throw line. He'll give it to Thompson at the top of the arc. Thompson gets a screen now by Green. Goes to on the left side. Layup no good, but he's fouled in the process. That'll send Thompson to the line. Looks like he might have twisted something, as you can see him limping over there.
Number 11 of the Patriots scored his third team.
Favoring that right leg.
Yeah, a little bit.
Going to take some time before getting into the charity stripe.
We've seen him have ankle issues.
That we have.
This season.
4:47 left to go here in quarter number 3. Thompson at the line. He's 0 for 2 already today.
I think it was the other ankle, though. I think he still has that brace on the left ankle.
First free throw, no good. Make it 0 for 3.
He's got to put the weight on that left ankle that has the brace on it.
Third quarter brought to you by Power Beck and Matt Zurf Law Offices. Call 304-264-8870 to speak with an attorney today. Visit lawpbm.com, as well as CMA's Martinsburg and Winchester dealerships. Proud to be the owners who just care more. Second free throw is good by Thompson. Make it 42-34. Now a lob pass back the other way, and it goes in and out of the hands by Watkins and out of bounds. Martinsburg gets the ball right back with 4:43 left here in the third.
It was really smart by Watkins if he knew that Thompson was a little banged up, but regardless, his defender is the shooter, so he got out on the break.
Todd passing to Thompson. Back to Todd now in the left corner with the ball. Gives it to Amsler at the wing. Amsler dribbles around, gets a screen, takes the three off the screen. It's too strong, but an offensive board for Thompson. Right side layup, short, put back, tip in short. Back down on the floor. Chalice trying to fight for it, but Gore wins the battle. They'll quickly pass to Dolman, who's going to dribble it across now, back the other way from right to left. Dolman keeping it, dribbled in, now dribbles out. We'll give it to Gore. Gore fakes a handoff to King, keeps it. Now passes here to the left wing for Brown, who will hand it to Dolman. Guarded by Todd. Gets a screen, switches, gives it to King. King drives to the left baseline, kicks out to Brown, wide open three. Air balls. However, it goes out of bounds off Gore. That looked like it was almost off Chalice. But it'll be Martinsburg ball with 3:48 left here in the third.
We've seen Avery Brown in the past be a sharpshooter out behind the arc for the Patriots. Today it's been a struggle. He's had some good looks, they just haven't fallen.
Todd with the ball. Gives it to Thompson down low now for Green. Green size up. Gore spins. Puts it off the glass and in from the left block.
That double's got to come sooner.
Green now has 13. It's a 6-point lead at 42-36 for Washington here against Martinsburg.
Defense of the Bulldogs is dialed in.
Dolman. Step back. Thought about the three. Instead doesn't. Gives it to Brown. Gives it right back to Dolman. Guarded by Todd. Goes down low for Brown. Right side layup. Good, but it won't count. It's waved off. It's Brown called with a charge, and that's going to be his third foul.
I thought Chalice needed to get back to his man a little quicker, and that's what led to the open look. But great charge taken there.
So Chalice avoids his third. Now Harrison will check in for Brown since that was his third. Third team foul of the quarter as well against Washington. 3:10 left to go here on the clock, which is winding down in this third quarter. Todd dribbles, passes now over to the right wing for Amsler. Sends a pass into the paint. Green has it, head fake, gets score to jump up, then puts it up and in, counted in the foul. 42-38 our score. Micah Green at the line trying to make it a one-possession game as Gore.
Green at the line, shooting the N1.
Now at 3 fouls.
Four.
4 fouls? Oh, I must have missed one.
He's flashed 4 up on the scoreboard for him. I think that's what Micah Green had. That's what had him clapping at the free throw line when they announced it.
Free throw, no good. Todd gets the rebound, and his shot is good, and now it's a 2-point game.
Sure is just a 2-point game. Nobody can guard Micah Green, and the defense for the Bulldogs has looked great.
Dolman attacks, tries to put it up, and is fouled on the left side with 2:43 left here in the third. Dolman now goes to the free throw line.
Washington's only been able to muster 4 points in this entire quarter.
13-4.
That's a great job by Martinsburg so far. Coming out of the locker room is really focusing on the defense. That's what Washington did in the first half. Their defense led to offense. Coach Rogers talked about that just recently. I think our last game in a pregame interview. Talking to him about the first game against Hedgesville.
Second free throw. That one's good as well for Dolman. So he's got 17 points. Timeout, it looks like, is taken by Washington. Our score 44-40. Washington leads Martinsburg. 2:43 left to go here in the third. Step aside, take a 30-second break, and then be right back here on Talk Radio WRNR and TV10.
My kids, you know I want the best for you, don't you? We need to have a conversation.
End-of-life planning is no one's favorite discussion, but the relief of having everything in place when the hour of need arrives is a gift. Give it to your family. Plan ahead with us.
Brown Funeral Homes, a leading provider of cremations, invites you to explore the many flexible options of cremation. From environmental considerations to the benefit of greatly reduced cost, it may be the perfect answer for your family. Online at brownfuneralhomeswv.com. Brown Funeral Homes, here for you.
We welcome you back out of the timeout. Timeouts, again, brought to you by Cody's Auto Body at 851 Wilson Street, Martinsburg, family-owned, offering superior customer service and great pricing for a job done by experienced and certified technicians. Call them at 304-901-4777 or visit their Facebook page. 4-point lead for Washington here in the third against Martinsburg. Washington setting up its full-court press as the inbound Ansler for the Bulldogs, and he'll pass in the backcourt to Todd, who will bring it across midcourt now for Martinsburg. Passes over to Shallis, gives it to Thompson from the free throw line, drives the right side, puts up a layup, stumbles, but finds the hole. Back to a 2-point game. It's King wanted for Pulse, but Thompson quickly back the other way, reaches in, and he's going to be called for a foul. And that's his third. Team third of the quarter for Martinsburg.
Bulldogs had a couple to give. Patriots don't have any more to give for the quarter.
Harrison ready to inbound just to the right of Washington's bench. Right in front of his coach. And we'll pass it right in front of him to Dolman. Dolman here at the left wing now with his dribble. Spins around. Gives it to Harrison. Gets a screen. Top of the arc. Harrison stops, passes back to King, who gives it to Dolman, takes the three, and it's good. Give him 20 on the night, his fourth three, and that makes it 47-42.
It's hard to close out really aggressively on Dolman because of his driving ability, his speed there. You saw Boston Todd kind of hold up, worried about the drive.
Todd with the ball here at the top of the key for Martinsburg. Now pass to Amsler at the right wing. Bounce passes down low for Micah Green. He gets double teamed. It doesn't matter. He goes up with it. Puts it off the glass and in. Counted in the foul for the big man. He's got 17 points now. And that foul against Pulse. That's going to be his second, team fifth of the quarter. 47-44 now our score with 1:37 left to go here in the third.
Martinsburg's come out here in the third quarter and realize, Micah Green, he's by far the biggest guy on the floor. We should probably focus on getting him the ball inside.
He had 9 points in the first half. He is 9 more here in this third quarter to total 18. 2-point game. Make it a 4-point game as King Just goes coast to coast, and nobody really challenged him. And goes up with the left-handed finger roll and makes it 49-45.
Anytime you can draw a green out of the paint, King and Dolman can cook.
Todd down low for Thompson. Wide open at the left block, and his shot banks in. He's got 15 points now, and it's back to a 2-point game.
There's just no rim protection for the Patriots without Chet Core on the floor. They're so small.
1 minute left here in the third. Dolman over on the left side, drives into the paint, puts up a shot. It doesn't matter. So we had a foul on the floor first, and that's going to be against Boston Todd. His third, team fourth of the quarter with 59.3 seconds left here in the third. Kevin Myers is going to check in for Thompson. Now we're going to get Danner checking in for the first time here tonight for Washington.
Senior night.
Yep, he'll check in for Pulse. Baseline inbound here for Washington. King gets the ball from the official. Passes it into Dolman. Dolman head fakes from left wing. Now we'll hand it back to King. The inbounder dribbles over to the left wing. Now to the top of the key. Takes a three off a screen, and it's good. Give him 18 points now. And that makes it 52-47.
With Micah Green in his face. Big-time shot.
Todd dribbles across. And he wanted to pass to Green, and he wasn't looking. It's stolen by Danner, who gives it to King, and he'll lay it off the glass on the right side. Give him 20 points now, and it's 54-47. Chalice with the long inbound reception, gives it back to Myers. 20 seconds left to go here in the third. Washington on a late run here to end, possibly. Todd behind the back with his dribble. Over on the right side, looks back, gives it to Green. Green slashes in, lays it in, and he's got 20 now, making it 54-49. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Watkins at the buzzer, in and out. And at the end of quarter number 3, Washington still leads. However, it's now 54-49. So the 11-point lead cut down to only 5 as we head to the fourth after this 1 minute break here on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
Floor Pools, your swimming pool and hot tub builder, retailer, and service provider, serving homeowners in Pennsylvania, Maryland, West Virginia, and Virginia. Floor Pools takes pride in providing quality construction, reliable service, and exceptional customer service. Experience the ultimate relaxation and the serenity of soaking in your own hot tub. Your new backyard lifestyle awaits. Start your journey today at Floor Pools in Martinsburg, Hagerstown, and Chambersburg. Floorpools.com. That's FLOHR Pools.com. Floor Pools, your swimming pool and hot tub builder, retailer, and service provider, serving homeowners in Pennsylvania, Maryland, West Virginia, and Virginia. Floor Pools takes pride in providing quality construction, reliable service, and exceptional customer service. Experience the ultimate relaxation and the serenity of soaking in your own hot tub. Your new backyard lifestyle awaits. Start your journey today at Floor Pools in Martinsburg, Hagerstown, and Chambersburg. Floorpools.com. That's FLOHR Pools.com.
We welcome you back here as we enter the fourth quarter between number 10 Martinsburg and number 4 Washington. Patriots lead 54-49. Start with possession. It's Dolman with it. Brings it across midcourt. Dribbles over to the right wing. Now pass to Watkins, who will quickly give it up to King. King at the top of the key. Backs. Now attacks. Left side. Layup. Tough angle, and he still gets it. Give him 22 points now. Make it 56-49. Washington leads Martinsburg. Amsler to Todd. Todd to Chalice at the left wing. Chalice drives left side. Puts up a floater off the baseline, and it's short off the side of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Washington. King dribbles it across, gets a screen, dribbles over and will hand, nope, looked like he was about to hand it to Dolman, but didn't. King still dribbling at the right wing, guarded by Micah Green. He wants try to lure him out. Yeah, he wants the ISO. Green not giving it to him, and will now switch with Todd.
Good switch by Martinsburg.
King drives right side, kicks it out. Danner, open left corner, three, it's good! A big three for the senior, Alex Danner. Makes it a 10-point lead again here for the Patriots. Myers with it alone in the paint, kicks it out, finds Amsler wide open, and he'll respond with a three of his own.
Great find by Myers.
59-52 now our score. 6:20 left here in regulation. Dolman hands it to Danner. Danner wanted to hand it to Watkins. Martinsburg didn't let him, so instead he'll give it to King. King backs off, wants the ISO here against Myers. Gets a screen. Crosses over left side. King still with it down low. Now backs out. Gives it to Dolman. Catch and shoot three from the top of the arc. Too strong. But Danner gets the rebound. Harrison reverse layup. Too strong. Another offensive rebound. Watkins fighting down low. It's blocked from behind by Myers. Amsler now has it. Martinsburg on the attack. King to Myers. Myers hops, steps, jumps, shot. No good. Tipped out of bounds, and it'll stay with Martinsburg. 5:44 left here in the fourth.
For the Bulldogs, number 5.
Intense energy in this gym. 7-point game, 10-point game for good portions of this, but these teams feel like they can both go on an 8-0 run at any time.
Todd inbounds to Amsler at the right wing. He'll dribble over to his left. At the top of the key, gets a screen. Now back to the right, Amsler. Very awkward shot. Too strong off the backboard. King grabs the rebound.
It's not a great shot. He got bumped, but not a great shot.
King cross midcourt now for Washington. Dribbles to his left. Tries to get past Thompson and now backs out towards Washington's bench. King picks up his dribble. Now passes to Dolman at the left wing. Dolman goes to the paint. Shot up. And he's called with an offensive foul.
That's a good call.
Gave a little push off there, trying to create some space before that shot. That's going to be Dolman's first, team first in the quarter. 5:11 left here in the fourth. It's still Washington 59, Martinsburg 52.
It's that classic Shea Gilgeous-Alexander push-off.
You know it very well being a Thunder fan then, huh?
Yeah, you call it out. You got to call balls and strikes when you see it.
Todd. Bounce pass off the foot of Harrison, but no kickball call. So turnover. Harrison passes to King. King brings it across. Dribbles past Thompson. Now at the left elbow. Hands it back at the wing to Dolman. Dolman dribbles back. Splits the gap. Has Watkins wide open down low at the right block. Gives it to him. And they'll lay it up and in. 61-52 now our score. And an official's time here quickly as looks like King's shoe was untied and they'll quickly tie it. 4:37 left here in regulation.
Patriot Nation, make some noise for your
Micah Green's pick and roll defense. They're treating Alex Danner like a non-factor when he comes up to set that screen. You can't just let Dolman split the double team like that. And Green didn't put up a fight.
Todd with the ball, passing to Amsler. Amsler at the left elbow, step back, long two, in and out. Micah Green with the offensive rebound, and he's fouled on the floor before the shot as Harrison was kind of caught in between the legs of Micah Green and kind of gave Micah Green a little piggyback ride as a result. So that's going to be his first, team second of the quarter.
That was another good call from the official.
Timeout taken by the Bulldogs. 4:15 left to go here in the fourth. It is Washington 61, Martinsburg 52. Back in 30 seconds here on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
W. Harley Miller Systems understands the need and desire for reliable and affordable smart home solutions. Secure your home with a security system and keep a close eye on your family. Automate your home with a Control4 system and have smart technology work as one. Set daily schedules to control your thermostats. Push a button and set the mood for dinner by dimming lights and playing music, or just sit back and enjoy a movie in your own home theater. Put decades of experience to work for you. Visit us at WHMsystems.com or call 304-350-1931.
We welcome you back. Quarter number 4 is brought to you by Rock's Local Markets with convenient locations around the Eastern Panhandle, fast, fresh, friendly Rock's, as well as Skinner Accident and Injury Lawyers, representing accident and injury claims for over 50 years. Visit them online at skinnerwins.com. Martinsburg has cut the lead to 2 at this half, but the lead right now sits at 9, advantage Washington, with 4:15 left in regulation as the Patriots trying to extend that win streak to 9. and get a win here on senior night. Martinsburg trying to spoil the fun. Get another upset here against a top 5 opponent in the Mountain State. Amsler with the inbounds. Gets a screen at the right wing, drives to right side, layup too strong. And it's grabbed by Danner, but Amsler steals it. Ball on the floor, Hairston fighting for it. And he gets rammed. He's slow to get up, being helped up now. That's going to be, I believe, Kevin Myers called with that foul. That will be Myers' second team first of the quarter. 4:03 left here in the fourth.
They're bouncing around, going for that loose ball.
Brown ready to check in for Washington. He'll enter for Hairston just to give him a breather after that. Still on the bench, Chet Gore with those 4 fouls. We'll see if he checks in at all here or not. Dolman with the ball in the backcourt, brings it across. In front of him is Todd, who gets hit by a screen. It's going to be called a moving screen against Watkins. So that is Watkins' second, team third of the quarter.
Watkins, his second, team third.
Well, the Patriots can't give Martinsburg opportunities like this to get back in it.
Todd will bring it across here for Martinsburg.
Martinsburg's defense is good enough as it is to get stops.
Passes to Amsler. Amsler gives it to Thompson at the paint, kicks it out. Myers wide open left corner 3, airballs right in the hands of Danner. He overshot. Dolman now brings it across here for Washington. Passes over to King.
That was a lot better that time from Micah Green, chasing and blitzing that.
King dribbling back, trying to space out this Martinsburg defense. It's a screen now by Danner. And that's going to be called a moving screen against Danner. Back-to-back moving screens on back-to-back possessions.
4th foul on Washington. So it's free throws the rest of the way for the Bulldogs.
After this one.
Yes.
Next foul.
The rest of the way as
yes.
I should clear. Yes.
Take it back in.
Not counting that foul. Not free throws after that foul. The rest of the fouls for the rest of the way.
Patriots, number 10, Hairston.
Todd across. Gives it Chalice. Chalice down low for Green. Green guarded by Danner. Fights for position in the paint. Turns, puts up the shot. It's good. He's got 22 now. That makes it 61-54.
A nice little fake with the ball. Fake in the pass. Got that double team to go to get off him a little bit.
Dolman dribbles off his foot. Ball's on the floor. He dives for it. So does Todd. Whistle blows and timeout Washington to retain possession with 2:46 here in the fourth. We'll step aside, take a 30-second break. 54 our score. Washington leading Martinsburg here on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
When will I be able to retire? How do I make the most of the money I have? How do I leave a lasting legacy to my loved ones? I'm Philip McCoy, financial advisor with the Mirius Group, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated. Call us today at 304-263-4343 to help you make the most of your financial future. Our office is located at 1270 Winchester Avenue, Martinsburg, West Virginia.
Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, member FINRA and SIPC.
We welcome you back here out of the timeout. Right now I have Washington with 2 timeouts left, Martinsburg still with 3. We'll see if that matters down the stretch. 61-54, a 7-point lead here for Washington right now against Martinsburg. I'm Colin McLaughlin, Dylan Bishop alongside me, Tyler Strine, Colton Musgrove, our camera crew back at the studio is Kyler High. I feel like you got to scream here when the music's playing in the Patriot Palace. They blast it.
Yeah.
Crowd getting into it.
Some good choices on the playlist.
Yeah. Out of the timeout, Hairston to inbound. Looking for his options. Sends it deep to midcourt. King had it.
Thought he might have grabbed his arm.
No foul. We play on. King guarded against Todd. Gore back in, by the way, out of the timeout. Now we get a reach-in foul, it appears, against Todd.
Yeah, I think he pushed it a little too far there. I think that's his 4th.
Yep, that's his 4th. Team second of the quarter. So if Martinsburg's wanting to play the foul game here with 2:35 left to go in regulation, got to do it quickly. Down by 7. Inbound to Hairston in the backcourt. Amsler picking him up here at the midcourt stripe. Hairston, screened by Gore, gets trapped now between Amsler and Green. It's passed down low, tipped by Todd, then tipped by Chalice. Intended for Gore, it goes out of bounds with 2:21 left here in the fourth. Washington with the inbound.
Well, the Bulldogs had gotten exactly what they wanted out of that possession, blitzing off the screen, forcing the trap.
King gets the inbound on the left corner, trying to go down low, and Todd will pick up another foul, and that's his 5th. He's done.
And he's just grabbing King. It's too much contact.
The Bulldogs. That's his 5th.
So that's the team 3rd of the quarter as well. Todd ends with 4 points on the night. Kevin Myers will check in for him.
And it's smart by King. I think he knew that Todd just picked up that 4th foul. Very cerebral player, Josiah King.
And here on the inbounds, Myers, who just checked in, is going to be called with a foul, as he didn't let King get around him. And that's going to be the 4th foul of the quarter here against Martinsburg, with still 2:16 left to go here in the quarter.
King again fighting through contact. He knows what he's doing.
Yep,
it's a Jimmy Butler type of tactic. You know, I called Josiah King James Harden type of player earlier in the season. I think Jimmy Butler is better if we're going to call him any sort of NBA.
Dolman trapped now off the inbounds, and we'll have to just send it back to Hairston. And they reset the offense between Gore and King. King goes down low for Gore. Gore, head fake, shot up, counted in the foul against Micah Green. Micah Green picks up his 3rd. That makes it 63-54.
33, the Bulldogs. Green, his 3rd.
Gore head to the free throw line now with the N1 opportunity.
Barring some really hot shooting, to me, that could be the game. That could be the nail in the coffin, that N1.
Exactly 2 minutes left. Gore free throw, though, no good. Ball tipped around, still on the floor. Amsler comes out with it. Quickly back the other way, and he gets tripped. With 1:53 left to go here in the fourth on the opposite side. And Amsler will go to the line now as Martinsburg in the bonus. Watkins picks up his 3rd foul for Washington.
That's reckless offense getting bailed out by another foul. That's happened a couple times for Martinsburg that time. Amsler was just a runaway train. He was on a straight track to the basket.
So both teams now at 5 fouls each. So Amsler misses the free throw. Again, it's been a tough night at the free throw line for the Bulldogs.
The Patriots just look a good bit more refined, which makes sense. A lot of more seniors, guys that have a lot more experience at the varsity level, and it's showing tonight.
He makes the 2nd. That makes it 63-55. 1:50 left to go here in the fourth. We get a timeout called as we had some kids playing wall ball behind the cheerleaders, and their ball went out to the floor, and now it's thrown away, so their fun's over.
Kids are devastated.
We resume here in the backcourt. Dolman gets through the trap, gives it to Gore. Gore on the right side, goes in the corner. A bounce pass out to King. We'll see when Martinsburg starts to foul. It's an 8-point lead. King just standing there waiting for somebody to come out to him.
King's not the guy to foul. Neither is Dolman.
Dolman, who gives it to Watkins, and Chalice will foul Watkins.
Foul is on number 3 in the Bulldogs. Chalice, his 3rd.
So that's going to be his 3rd. That'll send Watkins to the line with 1:29 left to go here in regulation.
Definitely doesn't seem like that was Chalice's intention, but this does feel like one of the better options of fouling somebody on the floor.
He hasn't been to the free throw line yet, so who knows? First one is good.
First free throw is good by Watkins.
Reverse jinx. Came out of his hand very weird. He's got a little bit of a side action to his shot sometimes, Jaquel Watkins.
That made it 64-55. Watkins can make it back to a 10-point lead if he sinks this. And he does.
Whatever works for you. Wow.
65-55, a minute 29 to go here in the fourth. Washington leading Martinsburg now by 10. Myers will bring it across here for the Bulldogs. Bounce pass to Thompson. Goes down low for Green. Green gets double teamed. Still able to fight through it. Put it up, and it's good. He's got 24 now, making it 65-57. Timeout Martinsburg with a minute 14 left to go here in regulation. We'll take a 30-second break with them, then be right back here with the conclusion of this one on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
When you're looking for the perfect gift, look no further than L.A. Roberts Jewelers at 146 North Queen Street in downtown Martinsburg. Choose from a huge selection of unique items, from the finest diamonds that make your eyes sparkle to exquisite timepieces, figurines, and collectibles. Buying from L.A. Roberts Jewelers means that you've made the decision to do business with people who've excelled in the industry for more than 100 years. They'll be here tomorrow when you need them, and if you need your jewelry or your watch repaired, they'll do that too. L.A. Roberts in downtown Martinsburg. Old World Jewelers for a new age.
We welcome you back. Some fans already headed to the exits, but this one not officially over. Minute 14 left to go here in regulation. It's Washington 65, Martinsburg 57. Washington ready to inbound here out of the timeout. Both teams I got with 2 timeouts left. Unofficially. It's that inbound intended for Harrison, tipped out of bounds by Myers. So now the inbound will be here just to the right of Martinsburg's bench in that corner. Tough spot here for Washington to try to inbound this one too. Herrera looking around, sends it deep on the other side, and it's picked off by Thompson. Martinsburg with it now. Fires past to Chalice, right corner 3, might have been deflected, it goes out of bounds. They'll stay with Martinsburg with 1:06 left to go here in the fourth. Myers ready to inbound here for the Bulldogs. Lob it to Green. Green gives it to Amsler. Amsler over to Thompson. Thompson at the top of the key. Left side spins. Right side layup. Good. Somehow he got the space. That makes it 65-59. 55.8 seconds left here in the fourth. And Martinsburg will use a full timeout. We'll take a 30-second break with them. So lead's now down to 6 here on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
The Eastern Panhandle is home to teachers and healthcare workers, farmers and fishermen, servicemen and women, golfers, bicyclists, and people who love the outdoors. Where we call home isn't any one thing, so we're not either. At Rosedale Funeral Home and Cemetery, we are honored to help you plan a celebration of life that reflects one's individuality.
Our trusted local team is here to see that your wishes are honored and that your special story is told.
Still fighting, chipping away at this lead. Washington struggling to close it out here on senior night. 65-59 our score. Washington in the lead. But as I said in the last break, it's not done yet, Dylan.
No, Martinsburg with a couple clutch baskets in the last minute or so of play, but no shot clock in the state of West Virginia means that it's really tough to come back when you're down by more than a possession.
55.8 seconds left here in the fourth. Washington inbound. Harrison looking around and pass it to Gore. Gore guarded by Stanley, gives it back to Harrison. Sprints across, and Stanley's going to foul him right at midcourt, stopping the clock with 50.5 seconds left. That will be Stanley's first foul, I have it as. That'll send Harrison to the line. Last time these two teams met, it was Martinsburg failing at the free throw line, letting the lead slip away, and Harrison here for Washington makes the front end of these free throws to make it 66-59.
Washington's got a lot of shooters. It's tough to really point out great options to foul. Harrison was probably high up on the list, but
makes the second as well.
Yep.
That makes it 67-59. Myers quickly back the other way. Bounce pass intercepted by Hairston. Now trapped in the corner, and he'll just jump back, throw it off the leg of Amsler. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay Washington ball with 40.7 seconds left here in the fourth. Stanley's checking back in here for Chalice.
Being able to count on your role players in situations like these, close games, final couple minutes, making those free throws, that's how you become a team that wins playoff games.
Harrison sends an inbound right to Gore. Gore in the backcourt. Give it to Marrero, who brings it across. Marrero almost has it stolen, but instead give it to Gore here at midcourt. Thompson passes. Now King with it, and Stanley's going to foul King with 28.1 seconds left. That's going to be Stanley's second. King now into the free throw line. He's already got 22 points here tonight. Trying to pretty much put this game away.
It's been a great night for King and Dolman. Dolman a little quieter in the second half.
He makes the first.
That's probably part of the reason that Martinsburg has been able to come back in this one. That's really what it feels like for Washington, is that King is going to have a good night pretty much no matter what. Just the way that he plays, he gets his points. When Dolman has a great game, Washington pulls away.
Second one no good, so it stays 68-59. Amsler transition three. In and out. Micah Green with the rebound. His layup is good. Give him 26 points now. 16.8 seconds left. It's now 68-61. And Martinsburg uses its final timeout here. Talk it over and get some subs in. It's a full timeout. We'll keep things here, though. It's been a great game. As we said, a battle between two top 10 teams here in Class 4A. And it looks like Washington's going to extend that win streak to 9 straight, Dylan, and get the win here on senior night.
Yeah, they're a well-rounded team outside of not having many players that are very tall. You know, almost nobody in the state is going to have somebody that can hang down low with Micah Green at 6'4", 6'9", 240 pounds. But Washington, in particular, Chet Gore 6'5", but still not the biggest frame. Past that, it's not really any size off the bench, and they get by being fast, playing through those guards, playing good defense on the perimeter. And that's been the formula tonight for Washington. Martinsburg's done their best. They just haven't gotten a big game out of Chalice. Not a great game out of Amsler. Thompson's been able to get his, but you haven't gotten that outside shooting that we talked about.
Right now on the floor for Washington, Hairston, Dolman, Marrero, King, Gore. For Martinsburg, it's Myers, Amsler, Stanley, Adams as well, and Thompson. Inbound to King. King trying to split the double team. Still not fouled in the backcourt. He finds Gore, and Gore gets clotheslined by Myers. That was very physical by Myers. That's going to be his fourth.
Well, that's how Myers plays. He only knows one gear, and it's pedal to the metal. Fourth gear.
At the line, shooting for the Patriots.
It's hard for him to slow himself down in a situation like that.
Gore at the free throw line now with 10.1 seconds left to go here in regulation.
And to be clear, talking about Martinsburg having a tough night shooting, not getting many threes as
misses the first.
Yeah, Gore misses the first. I think it's a credit mostly to Washington's defense. I don't think Martinsburg has gotten a lot of open three-point looks tonight, and the Patriots have done a great job closing out on guys.
He misses the second. Stanley with the inbound. Gives it to Myers quickly back the other way. He loses the dribble. It's stolen by Hairston. He's going to be fouled by Myers with exactly 3 seconds left. So Myers will be the second Bulldog to foul out here tonight, and he finishes with only 1 point. That'll send Hairston back to the line just to add on to this lead and finish things out here this evening.
For the Bulldogs, number 33, Green. Number 3, Chalice.
Micah Green and Cody Chalice going to check in here. For these free throws is the first one up and good by Hairston. That makes it 69-61. Second free throw. Good as well to make it 70-61. Chalice gets the inbound, sends up a half-court shot. No good, and that's the ball game. The Washington Patriots defeat the Martinsburg Bulldogs on senior night, 70-61, as the Patriots are now winners of 9 straight and improve to 15-1 overall and 8-1 in the Eastern Panhandle Athletic Conference. Martinsburg falls to 8-9 overall and 4-4 in the conference. We'll step aside, take a 2-minute break, and then we'll be back with our post-game show. This is West Virginia High School boys basketball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
The Palace Lounge in Martinsburg is the place to be. Join us every night to relax and enjoy football or basketball games featuring either the Martinsburg Bulldogs, Shepherd University Rams, or West Virginia Mountaineers. We will have steak night every Wednesday, trip nights every Thursday, and now taco and margarita nights every Tuesday. You can find us on Facebook or call 304-267-7520. The Palace Lounge is located at 1350 Edwin Miller Boulevard in Martinsburg.
When it comes to surgery, experience and innovation matter. At WVU Medicine, our board-certified surgeons use the latest robotic and minimally invasive techniques to provide better outcomes and faster recoveries. We offer a full range of procedures including advanced hernia repair, anti-reflux surgery, breast cancer surgery, colon resection, gallbladder removal, skin cancer, and lesion removal. Trust the region's leader in advanced surgical care. Call WVU Medicine Surgery today at 304-596-2150.
Ice baths, polar plunges, what's wrong with you people? It's your old pal Cody from Cody's Auto Body. Newsflash, it's winter. Whether it's for a health craze or to raise money for the ladies' auxiliary, it seems people out there think it's a good idea to go outside, strip down, and pretend to be a polar bear or a penguin. What happened to sitting beside the fire, drinking, and adding on a few pounds to keep insulated until spring? Call me crazy, but how about we try not getting naked outside for a few months? Stay warm, stay safe on the road. As always, that's Cody's with a T for trust.
Rocks is now serving breakfast all day.
We welcome you back here on Talk Radio WRNR TV 10 and the WRNR TV YouTube channel, and welcome you into our post-game show, which is brought to you by the Palace Lounge on Edwin Miller Boulevard in Martinsburg, offering a full lunch and dinner menu along with daily specials in a clean and comfortable atmosphere. Go ahead and check out the menu on the Palace Lounge Facebook page. Tonight's final score was Washington 70 and Martinsburg 61. And with that, Washington has now won 9 straight. All right, our apologies. Somebody unplugged us by accident, and we are back here. So let's reset. Not sure what was put out, but again, final score: Washington 70, Martinsburg 61. So Washington has now won 9 straight, 15-1 overall, 8-1 in the conference. Martinsburg 8-9 overall, 4-4 in the conference. Dylan, before we get the post-game stats, just overall your thoughts here tonight.
Washington looked really good as advertised. Martinsburg has grown a lot. The growth showed tonight. I think that they are just not quite on that level. Washington, they have more experience, more refinement. They just have a little bit of a better feel out on the floor, better shot selection. The basketball IQ stuff is just a little more advanced than the Washington side, which is to be expected with that experience advantage. But Martinsburg showed a lot of potential tonight. A lot of players that are going to be back next year. Washington had their senior night. Dolman, Gore, among some of the seniors that this game comes around next year won't be playing. Martinsburg's going to bring back a lot, and they're going to be a force to be reckoned with next year and be feisty this year. But Washington is one of the best teams in the state. They are a little inconsistent, so you don't know if you're going to get that A-plus game from them every night, but when they play it, they can beat just about anybody.
All right, let's get to our post-game stats, which are brought to you by the personal injury attorneys Burke, Schultz, Harmon, and Jenkinson. Visit them online at burkeandschultz.com. We play hardball for Martinsburg. The leading scorer with 26 points, Micah Green. Nakeem Thompson finished with 17. Brayden Amsler had 13. Then you had Boston Sod with 4, and Kevin Myers with 1. For Washington, leading scorer was Josiah King with 23. Chris Dolman.
You've been listening to West Virginia High School Basketball. Today's game has been brought to you by
W. Harley Miller Systems, Smallwood and Small Insurance Agency, Powered Beck and Matzaref Law Offices, Senate Finance Chairman Jason Barrett, Hagerstown Ford, Fort Evans Archery, Rocks Local Markets, the Brown Funeral Home and Cremations, Robert Fields and Sons. The Larry DeMarco team at Century 21 Modern Realty Results. Burke, Schultz, Harmon, and Jenkinson, personal injury attorneys. Cody's Auto Body. The Palace Lounge. Parsons Ford of Martinsburg. The Skinner Accident and Injury Lawyers. The Berkeley County Health Department. Bodwell Insurance Solutions, Ameriprise Financial and the Mirius Group of Financial Advisors, WVU Medicine Berkeley and Jefferson Medical Centers, the Mansion Ferretti Law Firm, CMA Honda of Winchester, CMA Chevy and Toyota of Martinsburg, CMA Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Martinsburg, Dignity Memorial Rosedale Funeral Home and Cemetery of Martinsburg, Floor Pools of Martinsburg, Hagerstown, and Chambersburg, Inferno Brewery and Andy's Pizza.
For the continued excitement of high school, college, and NBA basketball, keep it tuned to Talk Radio WRNR Martinsburg. All rights reserved.
Come in here and say that the guys back at the game, their equipment got unplugged. So once again, here I am to tell you, final tonight, 70 for Washington and 61 for Martinsburg. Everybody have a great night and have a good day tomorrow. This is Kyler High on TV 10 on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10. Have a good night.
Is the largest used car and fastest growing new car dealer in the tri-state area. Take Parsons Ford with huge savings on hundreds of new Fords, financing from 0%